At Collage, at the ballet school, we only offer ballet, and we don't offer hip-hop or flamenco or belly dancing or any other forms. And the reason is that we believe that ballet really is the foundation, number one, for all other dance genres. And we also believe in terms of our mission, in terms of creating social impact in our communities, that ballet, the training that students receive from ballet, really is important. They learn about, obviously, discipline and focus and commitment, but they also learn a lot of other things, like how to push through the boredom of repetition to reach the excitement of mastery. They learn how to push themselves beyond their preconceived limitations. They learn that, what I couldn't do 3 months ago, I'm able to do today. And so that really instills in them, we believe, very valuable lessons that they can apply to all areas of their lives. Ballet is very specific, it's very structured, it's very regimented. The technique itself is over 400 years old. And all of this, again, we believe really creates tremendous value, particularly with the underserved communities that we work with.
I was born in Port of Spain, Trinidad. My family immigrated to Canada. We first moved to New Brunswick, which was a big difference from the palm trees of Trinidad, going to the big snows of New Brunswick. Then finally we ended up in Montreal, and it is in Montreal where I began to dance. It's as I started getting older and the reality of a dancer of color, a boy of color, entertaining the actual thought of being a professional dancer is when the tables started turning for me. But I knew that's what I wanted to be. Finally at the age of probably 16 or 17, I saw a dancer from Dance Theater of Harlem. His name was Ronald Perry. He was dancing with Béjar. They came to Montreal. I saw him on stage with a few other dancers of color, men, basically men. At that time, I wasn't seeing any women. And I saw these men and I was like, wow, it really is possible. I can do this. I can do this.
The dancers here are largely African American, and it's really great to be in a company that validates who you are as a human being, and for me as an African American woman. And the fact that we're able to pass that along to students, that purpose and that strong sense of self, and that yes, you are worthy of being a person and nurtured, and to see your dreams from start to finish, it's a really amazing opportunity. Collage is growing one of the largest male ballet programs in Memphis, and seeing little black boys standing at the ballet bar or turning, jumping across the stage, up on the stage with Ballet Memphis's Nutcracker, speaks to its commitment to saving lives, taking children and giving them a pathway to success.
And then, I've been in Collage dance for about 2 months now, and the reason why I joined ballet, that is so that I can get to try something new, because first I didn't think that men was supposed to do ballet, but then I found out that men from all over do ballet. So I had decided to give it a chance, and then I found out that this would be a great opportunity to be successful.
I think Collage is important to places like Memphis and just our global community, because we need diversity. We need to have culture. The sciences are great, but we have to have the arts as well. Memphis is a great scientific center. We have medical schools and medical centers and St. Jude and all of these great things, but we also have a great history of music and arts, and we need to continue to cultivate that. And I think Collage just adds to that in Memphis, and it's going to allow Memphis to be a place of learning, and it's going to be, hey, Memphis is associated with Collage, which is associated with great dance and great performers and great culture.
As a teacher with Collage Dance Collective, I try to instill in the students discipline, self-discipline, and determination, and a love for the art form that I have.
What Collage has done and what I've seen and what I've witnessed personally, it's changing lives. These kids, this is something that they will probably, they would never experience any of this. But one thing I can say, ballet has made me stronger in my schoolwork. It made me more focused, it made me more dedicated, it made me more concentrated. So I know that it can definitely do the same for those kids.
By 2016, we will have 10 schools. That'll be 4 elementaries, 4 middles, and 2 high schools. At full enrollment, and we all grown out with those 10 schools, and they all full capacity, we would serve over 4,500 kids. My hope is that Collage will be able to grow with us and be able to continue to expose not just our current middle school and high school that they're working with, but be able to start hopefully next year with our kindergartners. What I would like to see is our kindergarten be able to start with them and then walk across the stage as a senior, and then go to college and focus on dance and theater.
It's very important for Memphis. Nathaniel just was in Nutcracker. That's exciting. And my daughter doing more things. And we have children all over different schools that wants to be in Collage. We talk to different kids and they want to go to the ballet too. So it's very exciting. And it's very important for Collage. It's very important for Memphis, for them to be in Memphis.
Well, since Dance Theater of Harlem went on hiatus in 2004, some of the dancers, we all had our choices to make. Are we going to continue dancing? Are we going to go to school? Are we going to go on with our lives in different ways? Dancers as myself, I felt like as if I was just beginning. So I definitely wasn't going to stop dancing, but I did find it was very difficult. Very difficult to find work, very difficult to have consistency with work, and out of will, able to just stay in it and stay in shape and stay focused. Most of us still think it's impossible. A lot of people, even in my generation, a little bit younger and older, still don't believe enough that it is possible because they just haven't seen it.
One thing I like about ballet is it's every type of dance has based on ballet, even hip hop.
Well, I like training with Mr. Kevin because he teaches us how to he teaches us how to be strong.
So the talent here is enormous. So it's kind of like where would you build a diamond mine, or where would you build the diamond mine where the diamonds are, and so. That, and quite simply, that's why Memphis, because the talent is here. It is untapped, it's amazing, it's phenomenal, and in about 10 years, we are going to be producing so many really amazing artists that kind of are going to go out into the world and not only represent Collage, but represent Memphis, Tennessee in a really great way. So I'm so excited that we are here and that we have the opportunity to do that. When I see these kids standing up straight, when I see them owning their presence, owning their greatness, it's emotional, it's overwhelming, and again, kind of affirms that the work that I'm doing is really important.
Yeah, the people who have inspired me along my journey of being a dancer, my training career, there was this one young woman, well, at the time she was young, her name was Yolanda Jordan. It was very early in my career. I was still a student. I was at Jacob's Pillow. So I was at their summer program. There was a performance, Sleeping Beauty, and she was the first Black ballerina that I saw on stage. My jaw dropped. Because until then, I hadn't seen any women in pointe shoes, and I still wasn't believing the vision. But I saw Yolanda Jordan. She did the variation in Sleeping Beauty called Silver and Gold. She was gold in a gold tutu with a tiara. She looked like a Barbie doll, black and beautiful. So being here in Memphis makes perfect sense to what we are doing. We can inspire these kids to continue. If the gift that was given to me as a young kid that helped me continue, to help me grow, that had me travel to many different countries, got me interested into the arts. This is a career that has spanned 25 years. If I can inspire this into these kids here, I think that would be wonderful.